guys, so I'm going to be showing you guys a makeup starter kit. If you can bear with me for the lighting, it's really kind of bad right now, I know, but I'm filming at night, and I'm just trying to get a routine up where I can be filming. If you don't mind the lighting, please let me know, because if you don't mind it and I can film with lighting like this at night, I'd very much appreciate it so I can do tutorials at night when I come home from school. But if you don't like it, then that's fine, and I'll just try and film them on the weekend. So, with that being said, I'm going to start off with lips. So, first I'd recommend a good base, which would be chapstick. I have Soft Lips and Nivea that I am really in love with. You can get these at any drugstore. They both come in 2-packs. You can get this one separately, though. They're both about $1. And I'd really recommend Soft Lips if you want one with more of a variety of smells and flavors. And Nivea just because it's amazing, if you don't know that already. For lip glosses, I would really recommend the Liplicious brand of lip glosses. Oops. They come in wide range of colors, flavors, which they name after fruits and different things like that, and they have the distinct smell of the fruit. So if you're into that kind of thing, go check that out. They are great for beginners. I still love them to this day. Most of my tubed lip glosses are these. Those can be found at any Bath & Body Works, as if I didn't say that. This can be found at Bath & Body Works as well. I don't know if you can find it on an online store, but if you check out my blog, I will be sure to link websites and just anywhere you can find these products. So check out my blog. The link will be in the down bar. I'll try to have it up shortly after this video. They come in colors, they come in clear, they come in mint, they come in a bunch of different things. It's their Mentha CO Bigelow colors, lip glosses. Absolutely amazing. I love it to death. And another tube lip gloss is the Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzers. The only problem with this is that it tends to separate if you don't use it for a few days. But if you are fine with that, then this is a great buy. I believe it's only $3. You can find this at any local drugstore. And lastly, for lip glosses is e.l.f. Hyper Shine Glosses. I have a purple one in Joy, a red one in Vixen, and this one in Fairy. You can find these at various Targets, and you can get it on eyeslipsface.com for about $3, I believe. For lipsticks, I have 2 Revlon lipsticks. I have one of their Color Burst lipsticks in Soft Nude. You don't have to get the exact colors I show you. These are just brands that I really like and would recommend for you starting out with makeup. So these have amazing colors. Soft Nude, Baby Pink are their most popular from this collection. I really would recommend this. It's amazing. You can find any Revlon in any drugstore near you. And then also Silver City Pink from their shimmer one. The packaging is very shiny and everything. They also have a matte collection, so don't get it confused with that. And the last lipstick is CQ, and it is in Island Smoothie. It's just a pretty coral. You can find this in various Walmart stores, and I believe they have a website, but check my blog to make sure. I have to figure out these things for myself as well. So, for lip products, you really don't have to invest in a high end for these. If you want to, that is perfectly fine. It's up to you. MAC does amazing lipsticks. I haven't really ventured far from that, but any high end, I bet their lipsticks are probably worth it. MAC lipsticks range to $18.50, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe $14. I don't know. So that is it for lips. For eyes, I really recommend investing in a good primer. Too Faced Shadow Insurance Urban Decay Primer Potion Benefit Stay Don't Stray, any primer really. You can use Sephora brand. There's L'Oreal Decrease if you really aren't comfortable with spending $18 on it. So, invest in a good primer. It'll keep your shadows lasting all day and be a lot more vibrant. Next is lipsticks. Mascaras. I wouldn't recommend buying a high-end one. They're just as good as drugstore, but drugstore's a lot cheaper. So just stick with your drugstore mascaras. L'Oreal Telescopic Lash Blast are really products I would recommend. As for liners, if you are okay with investing in an eyeliner, you can get the Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil. It is a lot bigger than this, I can tell you that. I should have brought my full-sized one, but I didn't. If you're okay with investing in it, then go ahead and do it. You get a ton of product. I've had this for a good while now, so just whatever. And if you aren't comfortable, if you aren't lining your waterline, which is the flap of skin right there, I'd recommend one of the Jordania Easy Liner for eyes. This is just a colored one because I don't have a black one, but it's just a retractable eye pencil. So, these are really good eyeliners if you don't want to spend the $17 on the Urban Decay one, which you can get at Sephora or UrbanDecay.com, I believe. The mascaras you can get at any local drugstore, and the primer is Sephora or UrbanDecay.com, I believe. But check my blog because I might be wrong. But if you are going to be doing your waterline, I would recommend getting the Rimmel London Soft Kohl Kajal Eyeliner Pencil. Looks like this. I use this color a lot. I believe this used to be a lot bigger. They are amazing. They are the creamiest, most softest. This is actually in jungle green. It's not black, but it's a gorgeous color. But these are really good. I'm going to try out their black eyeliner in this, I believe, actually, just when I'm done with my makeup suspension. Now, for eyeshadows, you really don't have to go high-end for eyeshadows. A CoverGirl Quad or Trio will do just fine. I'd really stick to neutrals in the beginning. This is the Country Woods Quad, and this is the Shimmering Sands Quad. Either one would do. They're both very neutral, very gorgeous eyeshadows. They aren't very pigmented, but they are worth the money that you spend on them. I believe they're about $7. I think, maybe. And either of those eyeliners could be found in a drugstore along with these. Now, if you want to go high-end, I'd recommend getting MAC eyeshadows. I am very happy with the colors I got the first time around, which I stuck to neutral colors. And now that I kind of know what MAC shadows are like, I would like to go out and get some brighter colors, because you know me, I love my bright colors. So if you could only get one eyeshadow, because they're $14 a piece, I'd recommend getting MAC's Vanilla. It's a beautiful highlight color, but it can also be used all over the lid for just a sheer wash of color, and it's just a gorgeous color. Next, when you go there, you don't want a color that you can typically find in a drugstore, because then you know you could just get it at a drugstore. It'd be a lot less money. Maybe the pigmentation isn't as amazing, but it's still the same color. So I'd recommend Woodwinked, which looks like a normal kind of brown, but it comes out like an antiqued brown. It's really, really pretty. I like to use it for outer corner kind of crease-ish colors. It's amazing. Now, if you do want more of just a neutral color that you can use from your lid to your brow bone, I'd get a neutral color. This is MAC's Femify. I believe this was limited edition, so you can't get it any longer. But MAC's Naked Lunch, I believe, would do well, or All That Glitters. I'm not sure about All That Glitters, but any of those would work, and those can be found at all MAC stores, whether they be MAC stores or inside a Macy's. So next is face. So blush and bronzer, you don't need to go high-end for. Bronzer, I really don't recommend going high-end. Blush, you might want to if you want a wider color range. Drugstore does not do that many different colored blushes. This is the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo in 1351. And this can be $1 if you get it in the packaging like this, or $5 if you get it from their studio line. And you can find this at select Target stores and on eyeslipsface.com. Now, if you do want to go for a higher end blush, you can do a mineral blush, which doesn't focus so much color. And this is Morning by Bare Essentials. It's a gorgeous color. It's, I believe, $18. You can find that at Bare Essentials or their online store or their boutiques or in Sephora. This is a MAC blush. This was from a limited edition collection, but any MAC blush, they have a wide range of colors. You can find one that's perfect for you, and they come in different shimmer, matte, stuff like that you can find at MAC stores or in Macy's as well. So next, depending on your skin, you'd want to get a foundation. You do not need to go high-end for this at all. If you have near to perfect skin, I'd get just a powder. A powder from the drugstore is perfect. You don't need to get one from MAC like I have, or Bare Essentials like I have too. Just any powder. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I actually use this to set my foundation. Now, if you do have a little problem skin, but you can cover it, but you can cover it with a concealer, get a tinted moisturizer. This is the CoverGirl Aqua Smoothers. You do not need to go high-end for tinted moisturizers. They are not worth the money, spending $18 on a lotion that's tinted with a color. You could even do it yourself if you really wanted. So, that. And if you do have problem skin like me, I don't technically have problem skin, but as you can tell, I get very red cheeks, and I do have quite a few breakouts along here. So I would use a liquid foundation. I do not have one on hand with me, but I'd use the Revlon Photo Ready or the Revlon Color Stay, but it depends on your skin. It's really hit or miss with some of these products. They can break you out. So the next two I'd really invest in. One is a good concealer. This is MAC Select Moisture Cover. It is amazing. If you do have problem skin, like you get a lot of blemishes, I'd stick to a cream concealer instead of a liquid. And lastly is a face primer. This is a sample of the Rare Minerals Purely Nourishing Facial Moisturizer, but this can be used as a primer, for me at least. I would go high-end with this, so I know Smashbox has one, Makeup Forever. Those might be a little too high-end for you. I believe Sephora does a good one, MAC does one. If you really want to look matte, then you really want to get a primer. MAC has a mattifying one. Urban Decay does. A whole bunch of different brands do. So, I forgot to mention, but the two MAC products, the Mineralized Skin Finish and the Concealer, both can be found at MAC stores. This tinted moisturizer can be found in any drugstore, and the Rare Minerals face primery thing can be found in any Bare Essentials boutique online or at Sephora. So, I hope this was helpful. If you disagree with me and you think something should be higher end, leave your comments down below, and if you've tried any of these products and want to let people know what you think, leave them down below as well. And I hope this helped you guys, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.